All right, here we are. Game 3 of the tournament against the Nepean Raiders. Raiders come away with the puck off the opening draw, and they'll send it in. Hudson Ling behind his net to collect the puck. He'll send it around to Noah Tabachuk. He loses the puck. Puck sent back into the corner where Raiders get to it first. Good hustle along the boards by Zach Moore. Chipped up by Rhino. Puck goes out to center. Picked off. Stopped at the line by Tabachuk, and he'll skate it out. 1-on-3. He'll go wide and throw one towards the net, deflected in behind the net, where OD will be the first on the puck. Gets past him, though, but he's back on it. He'll pin it to the boards, waiting for help. Blazers forwards go for a line change. Max Davidson in support. And turnover by the Raiders. Davidson gets it back. Ostapik sends it over to OD. Centering pass, it's a skate, and the Raiders come away with the puck. Turnover. Davidson sidesteps a man, moves the puck over, and it hits a skate and goes behind the net. Some good energy by the Blazers to start this one off. Davidson with a nice move to Ostapik. Ostapik through traffic. And the Raiders will skate the puck out behind their net as they look to break out. Dax Bennett forces a turnover. Good forecheck there. He'll send it into the corner, and then he'll pursue the puck. And off a skate, but here come the Raiders out to center. errant pass, and it goes into the corner where Cooper Lackey will pick it up. He'll go for a skate. He'll send it over to the Mason Perron, who fans on the clearing attempt. Raiders get the puck back, send it towards the net. Nice stick lift by Connor Murphy. And then he'll intercept the centering pass. Puck in the corner. Caleb Falkenberg will send it around the boards, back to the point, but kept in. Nice move by the Raider defenseman as he dangles and moves in. And shot saved by Maddie, and the puck is cleared between the defenders out to center. And the forwards for the Blazers will go for a line change as Nepean skates it back out through the neutral zone and into the Blazers' end. Shot from out far along the ice and just wide of the net. Centering pass misses. Colton Kelso will collect this puck up and almost overskate it. He'll center it to Rhino, who's in pursuit. Nice stick lift there, and some good pressure forces Nepean into their end. Raiders defenseman catches an edge and goes down. Turnover, and Raiders forced to regroup behind their net as they will start to break out. Nice work there by Reiner to get back, and the puck goes behind the net to Ty Glasper. He reverses, sends it up the boards to Colton Kelso through his legs and just loses the handle of it. But he'll move it up to Rhino, who misses it, and the forwards go for a line change. Nepean with the puck coming to the neutral zone. They'll bank it off the boards where one of the Murphys gets it. He looks up ice. Nice little saucer pass to him. OD picks it up, moves it over to Ostapik. Just out of reach, and Raiders will get to it. Good pressure there by Oliver O'Donnell to tie his man up and potentially force a turnover. Ostapik comes away with it. Davidson steals. He'll cut towards the net in the high slot. He'll shoot, and nice blocker save by the goalie. Davidson moves it down low to Oliver O'Donnell. He's facing some pressure. He'll chip it up the boards, but Nepean comes away with it as they skate it out of their own end. 1-on-2. Aaron pass picked off by the Blazers, and here they come up ice. Nice move by Ostapik. He shoots from far out, and oh my, rebound hits the side of the net. Great play there by Ostapik and Oliver O'Donnell. Hudson Ling pinches. He'll send it down low. Ostapik gets it. Let's battle for the puck down low. Raiders come away with it. Their breakout pass is good, and they'll carry it out into the neutral zone where they'll chip it in. Hudson Ling will go get it, but he's got some pressure on. He'll send it up the boards, but the wingers were changing and no one was there. Zach Moore to get the puck behind his net. He goes down in a heap. Hudson Ling forces the man to turn back the other way. Centering pass, picked off by Dax Bennett. Puck back to the point. Good pressure there by Dax Bennett to force his man to shoot it into the corner. Cooper Lackey will get this one. He'll turn up ice and skate it out of trouble. He'll move it over to Dax Bennett. Puck's behind him, so he has to spin and loses the handle of it. And Dax Bennett will put some pressure on while their other forwards go for a line change. Puck in the Raiders' end around the boards. Rhino gets to it first. Nice pick there. He sends it back in, but Raiders chip it out to center, and Declan Murphy will collect the puck. No ice. Oh, there is an ice. Much better start to the game today for the Blazers. The Nepean Raiders, of course, are one of their rivals and one of the local teams they play regularly. I believe they've tied and lost to them, but both games have been pretty good games. So hopefully everyone watching is in for a treat today. Shout out to Bruce Hoskin watching all the way out in Arnprior. Raiders bring the puck along the boards. They're forced to spin back. Good pressure by Noah Tabachuk. Puck is sent around. Almost a turnover. And the Raiders skated out to the neutral zone with speed. But Caleb Falkenberg plays that nicely. Colton Kelso pressures. All right, here come the Raiders. They're forced wide by Caleb Falkenberg. Rhino collects the puck behind his net. He moves it up. It's nice read there by the defenseman, but not enough. And Colton Kelso. Tabachek goes wide to elude his man, and Kelso on the far wing goes offside. The broadcast booth is a little crowded today. I've got another dad doing play-by-play beside me. It's a little distracting, I'm not going to lie. All right, Max Davidson and take the draw. Raiders come away with the puck. They'll gain the neutral zone, but they face two forecheckers, Davidson or O'Donnell. O'Donnell, puck goes to Ostapik. There's a scramble for it. O'Donnell shoots through a screen in traffic, and Davidson almost tucks it in. Nice save by the goaltender there. Puck kept in at the line and sent back into the corner. Good pinch by one of the Murphys. Ostapik behind the net. He's hit from behind. That'll be a penalty. Yeah, contact. So the Blazers will head to the power play for the first time this game. Still a 0-0 tie. 5:01 to go in the first period. This power play unit consists of Max Davidson, flanked by Oliver O'Donnell and Owen Ostapik, with Ty Glasper and Connor Murphy on the blue line. Davidson wins the draw. OD fumbles the pass, too hot to handle, but Ostapik collects it. He spins and shoots just wide of the net. Nepean shoots it up the boards where it's kept in by Connor Murphy. He sends it down low to Davidson. Davidson cuts into the slot, loses the handle. He'll slow things down and set it up. Moves it to OD down low. Down OD back to Davidson. Davidson to the slot. Just over the net. Great shot by Davidson. And Ostapik centering, and we have a goal. The dynamic duo of Owen Ostapik and Max Davidson strikes again. Great centering pass, and I believe it was Davidson that scored, but Blazers find themselves with a 1-0 lead off a power play goal. 4:30 to go in the first. Blazers win the draw. Ty Glasper moves it up to Mason Perron, who's wearing the C today. Cooper Lackey, the shot from out wide, just wide of the net, but it's behind the net where Mason Perron gets it, centering pass. And great job there by Cooper Lackey to draw a penalty. This Raiders team struggling with the Blazers' speed and have taken back-to-back penalties as the Blazers head to the power play for the second time. This power play unit is Cooper Lackey, centering Dax Bennett, Mason Perron, and on the blue line is Hudson Ling and Zach Moore. Nepean wins the draw. Been and fired up the board. Zach Moore is there to get it. Moves it down low to Dax Bennett. Bennett through the crease. Puck goes back. Zach Moore pinches, keeps it alive. Sends it off the boards, just out of reach of Dax Bennett, and the Raiders will send it down the ice. Hudson Ling will chase it down. He shoulder checks and sees there's a guy behind him. He'll send it around the boards to Mason Perron, who looks like he has some time and space, but puck hops over his stick. And the Raiders will waste some valuable time. Very backhand pass. Hudson Ling picks it up. He centers it. Nice pass there to Cooper Lackey, who loses the handle. And here come the Raiders, shorthanded. Good play by Zach Moore to force him into the corner. He breaks that up nicely. Deflected shot. Good play there by Maddie. There was a quick deflection, only feet away from her, but she was up to the task, and she'll hold on for a whistle. 1:03 left on the power play, 3:10 to go in the first, 1-0 Blazers. Rhino in to take the draw. He's got Tabachuk and Kelso on his wings, and one of the Murphs and Falkenberg on the blue line. Tabachuk with some speed. He gains the Raiders' end. He will spin back, look for a trailer, sends it into Rhino. Rhino pins his man, allowing Murph to get the puck. Murph loses the handle, but the puck moves over to Falkenberg. Falkenberg will shoot through traffic, and it hits a stick and goes over the net. Rhino gets it. He'll collect the puck, send it out front. Kick towards the crease gets picked off, and now there's a battle for it behind the blue line. And Nepean will get there first, and they will send it up the ice. Stretch pass is off the mark. 25 seconds left in the power play. Murph spins, sends it towards Kelso. Pass is too hot to handle. Some nice footwork there to steal it away from the Raiders player, and the puck is sent back into the Blazers' end, where Falkenberg will collect the puck and look up ice. He moves it up to Tabachuk, who leaves it for Rhino, who's got a head of speed. He is expertly interfered with, no call there. Questionable pass through the slot, and here come the Raiders. They'll send it up where the puck is nearly picked off. Some good moves here. Puck goes into the corner. Connor Murphy's there. Centering pass goes to no one. Shot from the blue line. Nicely shot away there by Ty Glasper. Tabachuk sends it up to Davidson. Davidson with a head of speed. He sends it around, and his Raiders are good at interfering and not getting a penalty. All right, puck goes around the boards where Owen Ostapik collects it. Oliver O'Donnell mucking it up, and he comes away with the puck. He's looking for the centering pass. And Ostapik will come away with it. He's under some pressure. He'll move it back to Davidson. Davidson tries to center to Ostapik, hits a stick. Connor Murphy there to pinch, hits the skate, but in support is Owen Ostapik, who will throw one towards the net and hit his line mate, Max Davidson. And the puck is sent down. No ice. Ty Glasper behind his own net. He sends it up the boards to Ostapik. Ostapik turns. He sends it to the middle. Davidson has it. He moves it over to O'Donnell. Some good puck movement here by the Blazers. O'Donnell forced wide as his line mates go for a change. He spins back, trying to buy some time for reinforcements. Mason Perron gets there, but not quite fast enough. Hudson Ling gets it. He'll send it in. Blazers tag up. 42 seconds to go in the first period. Interception, turnover, nice move by Dax Bennett. Moves it to Perron. Perron, can't quite split the D. Lackey battling hard behind the net for it. Perron back in support. And the Raiders will come away with it as they send the puck up ice. Errant pass. Zach Moore on the scene. He takes a look. 18 seconds to go. Stretch pass over to Perron. Perron collects it. He flips it off the boards to Lackey. Lackey gets to it. Protects the puck. Loses it along the boards, but recovers. Still has it. Sends it down low. 5 seconds to go. Perron gets it. He'll send it back into the corner, and that should just about do it for the first period. So after one period of play, the Blazers are up 1-0 on a power play goal by Max Davidson. All right, we are ready to start the second period. Rhino in to take the draw. Raiders come away with it. They'll gain the blue line. That looked to be offside, and it was. Some questionable music on this playlist. Rhino in to take the draw. Puck sits there, and the Raiders come away with it. Shot from far. This is the net. Caleb Falkenberg will get there first. He battles with his man for the puck. Rhino in support. Falkenberg dumps his man. Noah Tabachuk comes away with it. He's got some speed. He's got Colton Kelso on the far side. Tabachuk shoots, hits a skate, and deflects wide. Kelso in support. And the Raiders will clear the zone. Murph gets it. He tries to send it back in, but it hits a Raiders skate, and they'll send it in wrong side of center. And we'll have a icing call and a whistle in the offensive zone. All right, Max Davidson in to take the draw. Raiders will win it cleanly, but OD's there first. He spins back. He's looking for someone to pass to. Moves it back to the point. Ty Glasper has it. He'll put one on net. Bouncing puck. Almost gets past the goalie. Good pressure here by the Blazers. Max Davidson behind the goal line. He centers it to Ostapik. Goes into his feet, and the Raiders will come away with it. But Davidson's there. Lots of pressure and almost a turnover here, as the Raiders will send it out to center. Puck intercepted by Ostapik. He'll take a look. He'll send it up ice to OD. Hits him in the back of the leg, though, and the Raiders recover the puck. They'll move it back to the point. And some good pressure there by OD. Almost forces a turnover. This Blazers forecheck has been really great today. Another near interception. All right, Raiders will try again to clear the zone. They'll send one out, but Connor Murphy reads that nicely and breaks it up. Raiders recover the loose puck, though. Davidson pressures his man and forces him to the side. Murphy steals it. OD flips it out to the blue line, but not out. Oh, boy. Ty Glasper kicks the puck away and almost puts that one in his own net. Davidson passes up to Ostapik, who wasn't quite ready for it. Ostapik pressures the point. And the Raiders will cut through the high slot, and they'll send it down low, where Murph gets it first. He loses the handle. Some sustained pressure here by Nepean. Oh, nice pass. Shot from the point, hits a skate. Kelso moves it up to OD. OD skates it out and will gently bank it off the boards, not quite into the Nepean zone. Battle for the puck. Ostapik, a one-man wrecking ball there. 3 Raiders. Murph tries to dump it in, but hits the ref. And the puck goes down. Hudson Ling in pursuit. He'll get the puck and skate behind his net. He'll spin back. Nice move there. Moves it up to Dax Bennett. Great play. Dax chips it up to Lackey. Lackey cuts through the middle. Nice move there. He gets no call. Hooked again, no call. Dax Bennett pressures his man. Lackey in, steals the puck. This Blazers forecheck has been unreal today. Raiders come away with it. Mason Perron pressuring. They'll send it up the boards, just out of reach. Hudson Ling gets it. He chips it off the boards to Mason Perron. He turns and looks up ice. He sends it across the ice to Lackey. Lackey will get there first, but he's got a man on him. Lackey protects the puck, spins off a check, sends it behind the net to Perron. Perron centering pass. Hudson Ling will get it. He shoots and doesn't get everything on that shot. Deflection in front almost worked, and here come the Raiders out to center. Hudson Ling forces his man wide. And shot from the slot, and it will squeak through. Maddie got most of that, but not quite enough. It squeaked through under her glove, it looked like, and the Raiders have tied the game up 1-1. All right, we're all squared up at 1. 8:06 to go in the second. Blazers come away with the puck. Pass to Hudson Ling, loses the handle. He's going to have to make up for that one. Centering pass through the crease. Rhino gets there first, but he's under pressure. Kelso gets the puck. He'll skate it out, centering past the Tabachuk. His stick's lifted at the last second. Hudson Ling gets it. He'll flip it into the neutral zone. Rhino chips it ahead and takes his man out. And here come the Raiders. Puck squirts by. Hudson Ling will get it. He spins off. His clearing attempt is picked off. They'll send it around the boards where Hudson Ling will track it down. Battle for the puck. Raiders come away. They'll put one towards the net. It just goes wide. Hudson Ling will go get it. He'll send it out to the blue line, but not out. It's sent back in behind the net where Zach Moore will go collect the puck. This defensive pair's been out there for a little longer than I'm sure they would like, but Colton Kelso is able to clear the zone. Here come the Raiders. Great play there by Rhino to muscle his man off the puck. He'll send it in behind the net where it goes around the corner and goes out to Kelso, who's got some time and space to skate it out of trouble. Nice move there by Kelso. He comes in across the blue line. He cuts through the slot, loses the handle, spinorama, and can't quite get to it. Puck sits loose, couple cross checks thrown, a little bit of rough stuff. Good individual effort there by Colton Kelso to make something out of nothing. 6:36 to go in the second, still a 1-1 tie. Max Davidson in to take the offensive zone draw. Ostapik and O'Donnell on his wings. Declan Murphy and Falkenberg on the point. Davidson wins the draw cleanly. Falkenberg's got some time. He takes a look. He saucers one towards the net. Bouncing puck deflected nicely by Oliver O'Donnell, but the goalie saved it. Here come the Raiders. Their breakout pass works, and they skate it up through the neutral zone. Drop pass at the blue line. Battle down low. Good work by Murph to pressure his man. Puck poked off the Raiders' stick by Falkenberg, but it goes back behind the Blazers' net. In the corner, centering pass. Knocked away by... Oh, boy. Okay. Blazers doing a good job of keeping the Raiders to the outside. There was a shot on net, but it wasn't very dangerous. Matty covered it up. And defensive zone draw for Cooper Lackey. He's got Mason Perron and Dax Bennett on his wings, and we've got Ty Glasper and the other Murph on the point. Raiders come away with the puck. The D-to-D pass is picked off by Mason Perron. He's got some speed, but he's also got a back checker right on his tail. Ref takes a fall. Pass is out of reach by the Raiders, and he goes into the Blazers' end. Murph spins back, chips it up the boards where Dax Bennett will recover. He'll chip it out past his man and skate it up. We have a 2-on-1 shaping up. Long shot, it's high and hard, and the goalie easily catches and hangs on for a whistle. And the Blazers forwards will go for a line change. We got a first set of legs out there. Rhino being flanked by Kelso and Tabachuk. Connor Murphy and Glasper will go off, and Moore and Ling will take their spots. Rhino on the drop. Blazers win it. Kelso spins into the corner. Raider player goes down. Rhino goes down. Multiple players go down. Raiders defenseman almost put it in his own net. He fires it around the boards, and they'll break out. Tabachuk pressures off a skate. Hudson Ling breaks it up to the point, but not out. Oh, shot from far out. Fools Matty and hits the post. Zach chips it past his man. Rhino collects, and he turns up ice with some speed. He moves it up to Kelso. Puck goes in his feet, but Tabachuk should be able to recover this, and he'll bank it off the boards and nearly do the splits to stay onside. Centering pass into the neutral zone. Sent in. Hudson Ling will collect it. He's got some time. Hopefully he makes a smart play with that time. He looks up ice under some pressure, makes the pass. It's chipped up just out of reach of Davidson. That looked like it was offside, but I guess it was pretty close. Nepean Raider can't quite split the D, and the puck's in the Blazers' corner, where the Blazers collapse onto the puck, and lots of pressure here. Kelso on his man. Puck sent down low. Centering pass. Maddie with a nice short side save, and Zach Moore will get there first and chip it ahead to Kelso. Kelso will turn. He moves it up to Tabachuk, just between his skate and his stick, and it goes out into the Raiders zone, where the Raiders will cover the puck and look up ice. They'll be looking for a stretch pass here. It's on the mark, but Davidson's there to force his man wide. Drop pass. Some dangles here. Quick drop pass. Zach with the nice stick. Puck goes to the blue line. Good pressure by OD, forces the blue liner to shoot into the corner. Davidson pressures with Zach supporting. It's behind the Blazers' head. Hudson Ling pressures his man. Puck goes up the boards, where Owen Ostapik will get to it first. He'll move it up to Oliver O'Donnell. Potential 3-on-2 shaping up here. O'Donnell goes wide, drops it to Ostapik. Ostapik tries to center it to Davidson, just out of reach. Davidson banks it off. Player centering pass to Ostapik, just out of reach, and it goes around the corner. The Raiders will clear the zone here, but loose puck, and Murph sends it back in. And the Raiders will collect it and try again. High backhander out to center, just out of reach of the Raiders player, and Caleb Falkenberg will shoot off the boards. Chipped ahead. Here comes Cooper Lackey with some speed. He gains the zone. He goes wide in the backhand. All right, good play there. Throws a backhand on net, and Oliver O'Donnell was there for the redirect and nearly the rebound. And the Raiders goaltender will hang on for a whistle. 2:46 to go in the second, still 1-1. All right, Cooper Lackey in to take the draw. He wins it, but Nepean comes away with it. They'll chip it up the boards. Their backhand clearing attempt is unsuccessful. Mason Perron pressures his man, but it goes out to Caleb Falkenberg at center. He takes a look, thinks about D-to-D, but thinks twice as there's some pressure there. And puck is just behind Perron, and Dax Bennett took his man down. No call coming. We'll take that one. Puck up the boards to Lackey. Lackey with some pressure. Mason Perron there as well. Puck goes to Caleb Falkenberg. He surveys. He spins back, doesn't like what he sees. He sends it up. Nice pass to Lackey. Lackey's got some time, loses it in his feet, but he recovers. He chips it up the boards, just out of reach of Dax Bennett, and the Raiders will collect the puck at their blue line. Nice sidestep there as they cut through the neutral zone. Mason Perron pressuring him, forcing him wide. Excellent back check by Perron there. Lots of pressure. Raiders can't quite get to where they want to go. They try and center the puck, but they run into a wall of Blazers players. Murph pokes the puck off his man, chases the puck into the corner where the Raiders still have it. Centering pass is picked off by Caleb Falkenberg. He'll reverse play. Murph's got a second here. He will send it up to Dax Bennett. Dax Bennett, he'll flip it in and go for a change, and three forwards will go for a change. Tabachuk jumps onto the ice and heads out after the puck as the Raiders skate it through center. This is looking a little dangerous. Oh boy. Bad angle shot, but it was high and there was some room there. Kelso spins and backhands the puck to center. Murph is there to pinch and tries to hack it out, but bounces over his stick. Kelso runs into his man. Last minute to play in the second period. We've got an offside coming here. All right, Rhino in to take the draw. 52 seconds to go in the period. Still 1-1 tie. Raiders win the puck and they will maintain possession. They'll send it across to Ty Glasper. He'll chip it ahead, just out of reach of Tabachuk. Raiders will try and chip it up the boards. Ty Glasper pinches, tries to shoot up the boards. It hits a skate. Ty Glasper battling for it. Rhino gets it. He chips it up. Tabachuk has it now. 28 seconds to go. Tabachuk forced wide. Nice drop pass to Rhino. Rhino loses the handle. Ty Glasper on the slot. He'll shoot, and it's deflected by Colton Kelso. Kai Glasper pounces on the loose puck, shoots it toward the net, and the way Kelso is celebrating, I think he deflected it. Tabachuk was right there too. I think Colton Kelso deflected that one through the goaltender's leg. Great play there by the Blazers. I believe it was Kelso with the deflection. It could have been Tabachuk. I missed that. It's the pitfalls of doing the camera and the commentary. I can't catch it all. All right. Face-off win by Raiders. They come away with it. We have 15 seconds left in the period. Good pressure by Ostapik. Forces his man back in the zone. He loses an edge. Centering pass goes to Max. Puck does squeak through. Raiders fans screaming for a penalty. Couple loud fathers that may already be drunk at 10:15 in the morning. All right, Blazers go into the third period up 2-1 on a great deflection by either Colton Kelso or Noah Tabachuk. Huh? He messaged me as the game started, asking for the link. He couldn't figure it out. Special shout out to Mitch Ling watching in Innisfil. Proud uncle of Hudson Ling. All right, here we go. Blazers holding on to a 2-1 lead. Davidson gains the zone. Nice move there. He shoots, and he absolutely picks that corner. Max Davidson, a one-man highlight machine. Excellent 200-foot player, plays both sides of the puck, and just shows off some all-world skill there. Can honestly say no one works harder in practice than Max Davidson. Great play there, and the Blazers take a 3-1 lead. 14:47 to go in the game. Davidson on the draw, wins it cleanly, moves it over to Hudson Ling. Ling banks it up the boards to Ostapik. Ostapik collects it, he crosses the blue line, moves it over to OD. OD, puck bobbles on him and he loses it. Turnover, Ostapik, centering attempt right through the crease. This Blazers forecheck is causing all sorts of turnovers today. And this is a very good and experienced defensive core for the Raiders. But under pressure, they're struggling. Ostapik gets it, he'll chip it out. Raiders will pin the puck to the boards for some reason. Refs will let it go for now. It's still in the feed, looks like. OD mucking it up by Elfin there. And Max Davidson, the last person the Raiders want with the puck, will come away with it. He'll take a look. Centering attempt just out of reach of Bennett. Davidson will go for a change. Dax Bennett absolutely runs over his man. And the Raiders will skate it out across the blue line, 1-on-3. Raiders player looks for reinforcements. Wow, nice move there. But Lackey comes in and says, not today. Breaks it up. Falkenberg sends it up to Perron, who chips it ahead to Lackey. Lackey goes wide. We've got a... Oh, boy. I mean, it was probably offside, but it was pretty close. $13:26 to go. Blazers 3, Nepean Raiders 1. Cooper Lackey on the draw. He will win it. Bennett spins off the check and will gain the zone. Loses the handle. It looked like it was going to be a nice move there. Raiders cut through center. Good job by Mason Perron to not give his guy much room, and he's forced to dump it into the corner where Caleb Falkenberg retrieves it. He loses the handle, but it goes perfectly to Murph. Falkenberg sends it around to Mason Perron. Hits the Zamboni door weirdly. Perron's able to chip it ahead. Lackey gets there. And they'll flip it ahead where Falkenberg sends it back. Lackey gets it. He cuts through center across the blue line. Nice move. Uses his feet to get the puck back. Puck on a string. Dax Bennett almost gets... Beautiful scoring chance there, but nice defensive play by the Raiders player to get his stick on Dax's stick before he could get the shot away. All right, Rhino pressures his man, pokes it off his stick. Nice play there. Noah Tabachuk makes one move, loses the handle, but it still exits the zone. Raiders will have to tag up. They send it back to the defenseman. And passes wide, but nice assist there by the ref to slow it down for the Raiders player. And Murph will collect the puck. He'll chip it ahead. Tabachuk turns, gets the puck. He'll gain the zone. He will go wide. Drop pass to Cummings. Rhino shoots it, fans on it, but Kelso gets it. Good play there, and the Raiders will skate it out to center. Broken play. Nice job by Ty Glasper to break up that stretch pass. Murphy gets the puck. He'll send it across to Tabachuk. Tabachuk will, his passes hits skate, and here come the Raiders. Great job by Ty Glasper. He's been a defensive stalwart today and this weekend. Tabachuk loses the handle, dumps it in, and the forwards will go for a change as the Raiders regroup in their end. Oliver O'D into pressure. Errant pass. Ref has his hand up for icing. Won't be enough. Ty Glasper gets there. He goes for a lap around his net. Nice pass out to OD. OD chips it ahead. Out of reach of Max Davidson, but Ostapik is on the far side for that one. He protects the puck and drives the net. Centering attempt, can't quite get there. OD knocked down. Ostapik sends it out to Davidson. They bang away at it. Goalie sits on the puck. The ever dangerous Ostapik and Davidson combo nearly connects again. For those of you tuning in, it is 3-1 Blazers with a 11-0 to go in the game. Blazers have looked dangerous all night and have outworked this Raiders team. Ostapik keeps it in, sends it down low. OD's there. He spins off a check. Davidson picks up the puck. He'll be looking for a lane out front. His centering pass hits escape, but goes to O'Donnell anyways. O'Donnell spins back, leaves it for Davidson. Davidson collects it. He's got some pressure. It's poked off his stick. Raiders will send it in behind the net, and they will have some time to make something happen here. Centering pass is good. Nice stretch pass there. And the Raiders gain the zone. Zach Moore shuts him down. Nice stick by Davidson. Davidson chips it ahead. And we have a foot race, but Davidson is absolutely gassed at the end of his shift and goes for a change. The Raiders collect the puck at center, and they will gain the zone. Zach Moore chips it off his stick, not letting him get by. Great play there. Centering pass. Hudson Ling gets a piece of it, and it goes wide. Lackey fighting for the puck. Mason Perron comes away with it. He's got some speed. He goes between the D, loses an edge, and goes down. Nice rush there by Perron. Perron back in support with Dax Bennett. Their pressure forces them to dump it in, and Bennett spins and tries to center, but it's picked off. He takes his man down, and Blazers have gotten away with a few, and they will finally be called for a penalty as the Raiders have their first power play of the day. So 9:44 to go in the third. 3-1 Blazers, and they're on the penalty kill for the first time this morning. So this penalty kill unit consists of Rhino, Kelso, Falkenberg, and Murph. Oh boy. These refs are not messing around with face-offs. Maybe there's ref scouts here, and they think they have a chance at the NHL or something. I don't know what's going on. All right, here comes Falkenberg, who's a defenseman, in to take the draw. He somewhat wins it over to the side. All right, here comes the Raiders. Pass goes far side. And I think that, I'm pretty sure that might have gone in. Great shot. Maddie got a piece of it. It hit something up. Ref says crossbar. To me, it looked like it went in, but we'll take that one. And Kelso gets it, sidesteps a man, can't quite clear it. Was it in? I thought it was in. So Lady Luck is on the side of the Blazers tonight. Okay, that time they scored, so. All right. The ref didn't put his hand up right away. I thought maybe we got lucky twice, but. And with a power play goal, the Raiders make it a 3-2 game.
Just the way it went back.
Yeah. All right. 9:08 to go in the third. We have a 1-goal game. Blazers hanging on to a 3-2 lead on a power play goal by the Raiders. Puck is sent down deep. Ty Glasper gets there. He's under pressure. He loses an edge. So do half the other kids down there. And Ty Glasper will send it up the boards to Ostapek. Ostapek will skate it out. He's poked off his stick as he was passing. Ty Glasper's manhandled and taken down. Interference? Okay. Looked like a cross-check turned into an accidental grab, and Ostapek went down, and the Blazers will head to the power play. Special teams has been a factor in this game so far. All right. Max Davidson, Owen Ostapek, Oliver O'Donnell, Ty Glasper, Connor Murphy are the power play unit. Davidson wins the draw cleanly. Ostapek sends it over to Murph. Murph looks. He puts one towards the net just wide, looking for a pass or deflection. Ostapek settles things down. He takes a look. He moves it down low to OD. OD give and go. Nice play there. Couldn't quite connect. And a fluttering slap shot will send it down. Murph gets it. He collects the puck behind his own net. He sends it up to OD. OD leaves it for Davidson. Davidson loses the handle. He's not happy with that one. And the puck goes back down. Ty Glasper's got some time here. He turns up ice, moves it to Ostapek. Ostapek, nice little pass to Davidson. Davidson cuts to the neutral zone. OD spins off a check but loses it. Ty Glasper forces a turnover there. His stick goes flying. Ostapek, under some pressure, turns it over. Nice save by Matt. Dangerous play there, though. Okay, Rhino gets around his man. OD gains the zone, moves it over to Tabachuk. Offside is the call. It was pretty close, but I think that was the right call. All right, power play 2 looks like it's Rhino, Tabachuk, Kelso, Ling, and more. All right, clean win by the Raiders, but Blazers recover the puck. Kelso moves it over to Tabachuk. Tabachuk will gain the zone. He shoots through a screen off a stick. Puck goes around. Rhino will get there first. No, yep, he does. From this vantage point, I can't really see what's happening along the boards. All right, Rhino chips it up. They'll send it up the boards. They will clear the zone. They'll send it out to center where Rhino takes a look. He'll go cross ice to Zach Moore. Zach Moore moves it up to Kelso, just out of reach. Slap shot bounces over the stick of Ling. Net. Maddie sends it into the corner. Ling directing traffic. He turns up ice. He takes a look. He'll move it up to Tabachuk. Tabachuk skates across the line. He sends it over to Rhino. Rhino sidesteps a man. He comes in. He shoots through the feet of the defender, almost gets a hold of it. Tabachuk recovers the clearing attempt. He goes wide. He's below the line. He sends it out to the blue centering attempt, goes wide, and the Raiders come away with the puck. One-on-one, Hudson Ling shuts it down. He steals the puck. He'll move it up off a skate. Tabachuk recovers. Rhino gets it. I thought that was offside. I guess not. Tabachuk shoots, and the goalie won't hang on to it. And here come the Raiders. Puck intercepted. And it's shot up the boards. We're back to even strength now. Okay, nice move there by the Raider defender on the rush, but one of our defensemen blocked it. All right, battle along the boards. We got Murph and Dax Bennett battling with 2 Raiders players. Looks like someone's doing a good job of pinning it to the boards. Wasting valuable seconds in favor of the Blazers, who have a 3-2 lead still. This ref in front of me is adjusting his helmet still. Okay, this Blazers unit is killing a lot of time here. Centering attempt off a stick, or skate, sorry, behind the net. Murph gets it. Lackey gets it. Bennett will... Oh, risky play that pays off. It does get out of the zone. Almost picked off by the Raiders defender. And Lackey chips it around his man. He's side... Oh, he does get away with it. He's got something. He's got Perron going. Nice pass to Perron. Perron, oh, loses the handle. But he sends it through the crease. Backhanded towards the net by Murphy. Blazers within inches of taking a 4-2 lead. Falkenberg gets it. He'll bank it off the boards. Perron gets it back. He loses an edge, but he's back up. He chips it into the zone where Oliver O'Donnell's in pursuit. O'Donnell steals the puck to Davidson. Davidson's got some time. He looks back. Off a skate. Davidson recovers. Saucers it over to Murph. Murph can't handle the puck. It's bouncing. OD gets it. He spins back, sends it behind the net. Kelso on a foot race. Sent up the middle. Nice pass there. And the Raiders will come away as they skate through the neutral zone with the puck. They send it in, and Ty Glasper will go get it. 4 minutes to go. 3-2 Blazers still. Glasper sends it around the boards. Ostopic gets it, loses the handle, and Raiders come away with it. Cross-ice pass is picked off. Ostopic recovers. It does clear the zone. Raiders will dump it down. They have to tag up, so Glasper will have a couple seconds to make a decision. He moves it over to Murph. Murph back to Glasper. Glasper misses it. Ostopic recovers. He centering pass is picked off, but the Raiders player overskates it. Murph will get it. He'll chip it ahead to OD. Okay, this is getting a little sketchy here. Raiders turn back at center. Stretch pass. Picked off. Here, oh, nice move by Kelso. Oh my God. Wow. Almost a beautiful goal. Great save by the goaltender. The rebound couldn't be potted in, and we have offside. 3:08 as the Blazers nearly double their lead as they cling to a 3-2 lead over the Nepean Raiders. We have 3:08 to go in the third. All right, Rhino in to take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Zach Moore. Zach Moore chips it ahead to Kelso. Kelso cuts in. He dangles. Wow, what a move. I was sure that was going to be a shot. Here come the Raiders with speed. Giannetti, the last kid you want rushing the puck. Hudson Ling tries to force him wide. And does. Maddie makes a pretty routine save and hangs on. We've got one Raider player crashed on the boards. He was fine. The other kid fell down at the face-off dot and looks a little rattled. He appears to be getting up under his own strength. Trainer's on the way. Didn't see what happened. All right, we have a man down on the play. No, I was watching the guy who stood into the boards. All right, he looks rattled, but I think he's okay. 2:47 to go in the game. Blazers hanging on to a 3-2 lead over their rivals, the Nepean Raiders. For those of you just tuning in, it is 3-2 Blazers with under 3 minutes to go in the game. I'm not sure if someone called a timeout, but it looks like it. John Ostovic rallying the troops. Several of the coaching staff wearing offensively bright hats. I think it's someone called a timeout.
Wow.
Why not?
2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
That's when they do it early now. All right, if I had to guess, the Raiders called a timeout. I don't know. The arena attendants scraping something off the ice. I don't think it's blood. I don't know, maybe a kid puked. I didn't see it. I have no idea what's going on here. From here, it looks like he's pretending to sweep something. Okay, so big face-off here. The Raiders have pulled their goalie with 2:47 to go. It's ballsy, but I like that call. All right, huge face-off. Cooper Lackey has been pretty good on the draw today. Blazers hanging on to the 3-2 lead. 2:47 to go. Here we go. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Clean win by the Raiders out to the point. Zach Moore intercepts. He'll chip it out to center. Mason Perron diving to poke it away. Raiders struggling to get anything started here. Oh, poked off his stick. Dax Bennett towards the empty net. Oh, off the post. Oh, my. And Raiders will skate it out to center. Hudson Ling pokes it off his stick. Nice play there. And the Raiders are forced to regroup at center. They're going to be offside here. You know what? That number 13 for the Raiders did a Superman dive to try and tag up. I applaud that effort. All right. So the Raiders goaltender has gone back to the net. I assume if the Raiders win the draw, he'll go back to the bench. So 5-on-5 again. Clean face-off win. Ty Glasper gets it. He's forced into his own end. He'll bank it around the boards to Falkenberg. Falkenberg moves it up to OD. OD sidesteps a man, but it's picked off afterwards. Raiders cut through center. Ostovic breaks that up. Gianetti skates wide, and the Raiders goaltender has gone to the bench. The extra attacker is on. Oh boy. Clearing attempt almost went into the Blazers net. Ostovic. Oh my God, so close to clearing the zone, and the Raiders somehow keep it in. They send it down deep, and Ty Glasper pressures his man. OD gets it. He'll bank it up the boards, but not out. Raiders send it down. 1:15 to go in the third. Oh, geez. Davidson overskates the puck. Puck bounces through the slot. Ty Glasper will get there. He'll clear the zone. Errant pass goes back, and just over a minute to go in the game. Giannetti winds up through center. Puck poked off his stick. Rhino, nice assist by the ref to get in the way. The ref is...
That's rough, right? Well, he went like this.
The ref doing some elaborate hand signals. I don't know what that means. Oh boy. But Giannetti's in the box, which is probably the best player to not be on the ice. That kid can skate like the wind. So with 53 seconds, the Blazers will have a power play to finish this one up. So as long as they can avoid any costly turnovers, they should be able to run the clock and maybe even pot a power play goal here. In saying that, I hope I didn't just jinx them. All right, Rhino in to take the draw. Won cleanly by the Raiders. They send it up the boards, but Rhino's there. He will send one down low to Tabachuk. Kelso. Tabachuk pressures his man. They'll ring it around the boards. Falkenberg pinches. He doesn't keep it in, but Tabachuk does. We have 35 seconds left. Tabachuk sends it over to Kelso, just out of reach. We have 30 seconds to go. And Rhino will get it and send it back in. Puck goes behind the net. Tabachuk pressures. 20 seconds to go. Raiders send it up ice. Turnover. Rhino gets it. He gains his own. He goes wide. He puts one on net. It flutters. The goalie covers it. Raiders get it. 5 seconds to go. Errant pass. Falkenberg dumps it in. And for the first time this season, the Kanata Blazers will defeat the Nepean Raiders. That is an excited group right there. I don't know if we've beaten Nepean in the last 3 years, so that was a good one. And now, as with the other games, we will finish this one up with a shootout. Apologize to Maddie's parents, but I'll be following the forwards. I'll try and give updates on how Maddie does at the other end. I lobbied for one shooter at a time, but my emails have not been answered yet. All right, shooter number one for the Blazers, Noah Tabachuk. In practice, he's both a good shooter and deker in the shootout. We'll see what he does here. He's got a lot of moves in his repertoire. All right, I'll zoom in a little bit here. All right, here comes Tabachuk. Maddie successful on the other end, and Tabachuk beats the goalie but hits the side of the net. So neither team scores on that first round. All right, we have Colton Kelso. Wanted to be on the left, but the ref tells him he has to go on the right. So Kelso comes in with some speed. He's got some slick mitts too. Let's see what he does. Nice move there. Oh, tries to do the Forsberg, but loses the handle. Maddie, excellent side-to-side movement. Shuts him down. And no, we're still looking for our first goal of the shootout. All right, shooter number 3. Declan the Rhino Cummings. All right. Rhino squeaks one past. Forehand, backhand, back to the forehand, and one squeaks through. All right, shooter number 4. Hudson Ling, who for a stay-at-home defenseman is pretty successful in shootouts in practice. Here he comes. Oh! Great move, but loses the handle. What happened at the other end? Did Maddie save it?
She saved it.
Yeah. So close. All right. Ling's defense partner, Zach Moore. Tried to go blocker side, and the goalie made a save. And did they score it all?
Not all.
All right. Maddie was 5 for 5 in the shootout. So Blazers win the game and the shootout. All right. Now we'll have the player of the game.
No, he went off his stick. He just didn't. Well, he didn't keep stride. One more stride. No, not even close. He had a miles on.
The Excellent Spirit Award. Pardon me, the Excellent Spirit Award for the Nepean Raiders, number 6, Levi Chilton. The Excellent Spirit Award for the Kanata Blazers, number 28, Brenton Percival. The Brady Chuck Curtis Worker Award for the Nepean Raiders, number 10, Augustine Kim.
Yeah, because
The Harris Worker for the Kanata Blazers, number 17, Owen Esson.
what did they get? No, there's a box.
Player of the game for the Nepean Raiders, number 16, Dino Sturgis. The new player of the game for the Kanata Blazers, number 21, Noah Townsend.
All right, there you have it, folks. We will be back at it this afternoon, live from Fred Barrett Arena, unfortunately. But we'll see everyone then.